The next one is from JP. He says, I see that all of my GMB short URLs are 302s. If I want to link to my GMB from a press release, should I then use the long URL? If not, how do I find 301s for linking purposes? Yeah, no, the best thing to do for SEO is to, if you're going to use the short URL, put it into a redirect checker like wheregoes.com or redirectdetective.com or something like that. And when it reveals what the final destination is through all those redirects, because it goes through several, then that final destination, make that your target URL, copy that. But then instead of submitting it as a long, ugly URL, unless you're going to use anchor text, which you can. If you're submitting that link and it's going to have anchor text, right? Then that's okay to use that real long, ugly URL. But I wouldn't submit that as a real long, ugly, naked URL in the press release just because it's stupid long, right? If that's the case, there's two things I would suggest. Number one, which I don't know if it's available, but I know that we have the mgyb.co link shortener, which is stupid powerful. I think it's going to be subscription based, or is it free? Marco, can you comment on that?
We do have a free part. Of course, it doesn't have all of the power that everything. It's still very powerful, man.
Yes, it is.
It's hyper. It ranks. The shortened link ranks. So that's how powerful it is. But there's a whole bunch of other things that you could do with it, and yeah, that we do have a free version, and of course there are paid plans that we have.
So the reason I suggested that was because we've been using the mgyb.co domain for link shortening for drive stacks now for what, a year and a half. And because of that, we have a shit ton of power built into that domain. It's absolutely insane. That's why I suggest that. And so that you can benefit from the power that we've been able to accrue within that domain right off the bat. However, what I do with a lot of my client work is I have my own domain WordPress installation set up that I use as my own link shortener, and I use Pretty Links, which is a WordPress plugin to create redirects. And it's the Pretty Links Pro, I think is like $20, and it's for a developer license, and I think it's $20. It's totally worth it. If you want to use your own custom shortener, you just install WordPress on your own domain. Like we have one for Semantic Mastery. It's smshort.link. smshort.link. That's our link shortener. It's just a WordPress installation. We have Pretty Links on, and we use that to shorten URLs and for stuff within our training, essentially. So yeah, that's what you can do. I like to use my own domain. There's a benefit to using mgyb.co, except for my client work. I don't want my clients getting curious and going to mgyb.co to see what that domain is if they see the shortened domain, shortened URL. So I use my own that I set up, if that makes sense. Okay.